Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. Today I am going to discuss about the movement of natural gas futures during the upcoming week of October 14, 2018. First, let me tell you about my last analysis in which I presented this expected trading zone for natural gas futures for the week of October 7th, when the natural gas futures closed at the levels of $3.155. Then I said that we will see a gap up on the first trading session of the last week. So now let me show you the movement of natural gas futures in the same chart. Let us have a look at the same trading zone which I presented in my last analysis in a 4-hour chart, in which I provided some support levels and some resistance levels. This was my first support at $3.144. In that analysis, I mentioned that natural gas futures will try to maintain amid this uptrend zone, but no doubt that they will find stiff resistance at the upper end of this uptrend zone. And the same thing happened when we see the movement of natural gas futures, that we will see that we found a gap up opening on October 7th on the first trading session of the last week, and after that a good upward move till the level of $3.367, where natural gas bulls found resistance and natural gas futures made a downward move till the level of $3.243. Once again, natural gas bulls tried to move upward during that week, and they faced stiff resistance at this upper end of this uptrend zone. Here you can see in a 4-hour chart that they tried hard to break this resistance level, but finally started to come down till the level of $3.156. Once again they moved upward to retain their position inside this upward trend zone, but found stiff resistance from natural gas bears at the level of $3.272. Here, as you can see, that all the moving averages have turned downward, which indicates a sharp downward move, and the same thing happened on the last trading sessions of the last week. And finally, the natural gas futures closed at the level of $3.147. Now let us have a look at the movement of natural gas futures in a daily chart. I call this pattern as a territorial zones for natural gas futures. Hope you remember in one of my last analysis I mentioned about the movement of natural gas futures in a territorial zone in the same chart. Now let us see the movement of natural gas futures in the same chart. Here you can see that how natural gas futures found a lot of selling when they try to move upward from this breakout zone, and they moved downward since then with a steep move up to the current level where they closed last Friday. But still I find that no doubt that when they entered in bears territory, they found a lot of resistance from the natural gas bears above the level of $3.361, from where they had to return back up to the current levels, because this level of natural gas attract more bears to push natural gas bulls downward up to no man's land. So now the natural gas bulls have come back up to the level of $3.147. Here I find natural gas bulls will try to assemble once again to move upward to conquer the bear zone. But one thing makes me more worried, so let me share this with you. When I analyze the movement of natural gas futures in a weekly chart, I find that during this process of reversal of natural gas bulls, natural gas futures have formed an exhaustive candle, which makes me suspicious about the strength of natural gas bulls, and I am inclined to map the strength of natural gas bears now, because the formation of this exhaustive candle may push natural gas bulls towards more downward range up to these levels, up to the level of 2.767, where the 200 days moving average exists in a weekly chart, but the position of other moving averages here you can see in the weekly chart are indicating the continuation of an uptrend during the upcoming weeks. No doubt during a downward voyage, natural gas futures will find good support at this weekly support level at $3.015, from where they may find a good bounce back up to the level of $3.274. Once they break this level, they will try to move with a steep upward move, and they will try to cross the levels of $3.572 during the upcoming week, because we are going to see winter season. We are just at the edge of winter season, where the natural gas bulls find support due to growing hurricanes, which may disrupt natural gas supply and the production too, which will result in sharp move of natural gas futures. Let us see this chart in a 4-hour zone for a more clear view. Here you can see that after coming down, natural gas found a good support at the level of $3.152 on October 11th, 2018, from where they moved upward, but once again they found stiff resistance from weekly resistance line, from where they moved downward with a steep move and closed at the level of $3.147. Now I will try to explain what I expect from the natural gas futures during the upcoming week. Friends, this is my expected trading zone for the natural gas futures for the week of October 14th. Here I have mentioned 3 expected opening zones. This is my bullish or gap up opening zone. This is my consolidation opening zone. This is my gap down opening zone. And on the analysis of natural gas futures during the last few trading sessions, I find that we may see a gap down opening on the first trading session of the week of October 14th at these level, at the level of $3.078, where the natural gas futures may test a level of $3.027, from where natural gas futures will find a good upward move up to these levels, up to the level of $3.208. Once they cross this level, you will see natural gas future prices to sustain above this uptrend line, and they will try to move more upward, and in this process they may cross the level of $3.401. But on the other side, if we find a gap down opening on the first trading session, no doubt that natural gas futures will try to remain under pressure, and they will take their first support at 200 days moving average at the level of $2.888, from where you may find a good bounce back, because a lot of buyers will be waiting at these levels, and I find that they will push natural gas futures in upward direction up to this level. So during the upcoming week, I expect natural gas futures to remain or to consolidate amid this zone, from this level to this level at $2.878. On any directional move, you will find a lot of bulls and the bears on the higher side. When we will try to cross the level of $3.406, we will find a stiff resistance from the natural gas bears. But on the lower side, if the natural gas futures try to move downward, we will see a lot of buyer on every downward move, because weather support will be too much with natural gas bulls. Currently, I find the season of hurricane will be too supportive for natural gas futures to move upward or to sustain above the level of $3.217, because the natural gas futures will find a lot of buyer on every downward move. You will find a lot of buying in natural gas futures. So friends, be ready for an action in natural gas futures during the week of October 14th, because you will find a lot of buying opportunity on every downward move, as we are in the mid of October month. So from October 14th to November 14th, I find the natural gas futures will be too volatile. No doubt that we will see a lot of volatility in natural gas futures during the week of October 14th. Thank you friends. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.